We're going to have a few storms around for this afternoon on this Tuesday, September the 9th. Most of those storms will be east of Denver, so if you have outdoor plans, you're going to Red Rocks, anything like that this afternoon or this evening, keep those plans. These storms are going to be pretty isolated and mostly east of Denver. But if you're joining me from, say, Fort Morgan, Lyman on east, that's where you could have the potential for some stronger storms, including the potential for some large hail and some damaging winds. In Denver, once again, similar to the last couple of days, we're going to have that chance between about 3 and 8 p.m., maybe a little bit later today, for a brief gusty shower or two. There is a little bit more moisture and slightly higher odds for a shower today. So again, just keep in mind if you are outside between, again, about 3 and 8 p.m., you have a chance for one of these brief gusty showers. But for the most part, those showers and storms will be east of Denver. Other story, of course, today, highs in the upper 80s, still feeling summer-like. It is going to feel summer-like through most of this week, through at least Thursday. By Friday, we do start to cool down a little bit as we start to get a bit more of a trough low pressure from the west move on in. That'll usher in some cooler temperatures for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This weekend, those temperatures drop into the upper 70s, low 80s for a high. It's pretty typical stuff for this time of year. And again, I keep getting the question, when is it going to actually feel like fall here along the Front Range? The answer is probably not for a few more weeks. Yes, we dropped down into the upper 70s and low 80s for this weekend, but we're not seeing any meaningful signals for some big time cool downs like what we had, for example, last Friday. Nothing like that really to anywhere in the near term future. So likely to stay somewhere in the upper 70s through the 80s for the next little while. And rain chances will be highest for us on Thursday and Friday this week, most likely Friday with those highest storm odds. So just keep that in mind. We'll have some storms around, especially on Friday. Otherwise, pretty quiet weather over the next few days.